up, craft kids?
Today we're going to draw
Lowercase q from alphabet lore.
That's right, lowercase q from alphabet lore is one of the funnest ones to say.
Yup.
Yeah, we've done them all up to Q. We're going to keep on pushing through all the rest of them. We plan on doing number lore at some point as well. So stay tuned. You ready to get started, Maddie?
Yeah.
All right. One, two, three. So we're ready to get started. This is one of those that you're going to need a pencil.
Yep.
Or we at least think it's one of those good times to use a pencil.
Yes.
Because there's potential for lots of mistakes here. Q is pretty complicated, might not be the word, but it's got some interesting shapes, and he's like a Q snail, right? Or a slug, maybe?
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's some things that are a little bit challenging. So the first thing we're drawing, again, with all these alphabet lore characters, is going to be the eye. Mm-hmm. He has two eyes, but we need to draw one of them first because it's in front of everything. And it's not a typical shape.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a bean shape, really. And we're gonna do this shape almost like center of the page from top to bottom and left to right, almost. Then we're gonna go over like a finger. And that's where we're gonna start this thing. Okay? So the front of it is gonna curve like a C, but not a full C, just a partial C. Okay, and then if you don't feel like something's quite right, just work it with your pencil and then erase later. You can totally erase later, it's not a big deal. All right, then the back of it's gonna curve down like this. Now you can see that bean shape taking place. And then it's gonna curve in and then down like this. So it's like a bean shape, but it's kind of exaggerated on this end. You happy with that?
Yeah.
You can always, see how mine's not great there? You can always just kind of work it and then erase it. This is exactly why we're using pencil. So we can get that shape to be very much like what we would want it to be. Okay? Mm-hmm. Next, we're going to draw the front of Q. And it's going to be from about this high. And it's going to be like a backwards C, like a regular C. It's gonna be like a regular C. Wow. So it's gonna come down like this and then curve in like this, just like a regular C. I guess the corners are a little bit more sharp. Okay, good. Now we're gonna come from behind this eyeball and we're gonna almost go straight down. It's a very slight curve to it. This. Oh, and I didn't draw that line nearly long enough. It's going to come all the way down, just a little bit past that. Okay. If you want to make any adjustments, now's the time to do it. I guess, you called it, maybe it's his chin or skin fold.
Skin fold, probably.
Skin fold down here. Is that a thing? Skin fold down here. That goes into really what amounts to his foot. So we're gonna exaggerate that line just a tad, and then we're gonna make a fold line that looks like that. Just a little curved line that comes straight across. Good. And then we're gonna do, off of that, we're gonna do a bigger one that is gonna go all the way back, and it's gonna turn into his foot, or what pushes him along. Okay, so make sure that curve is what we want it to be. You can erase later. And then off of the back of this, just about across from his chin, maybe slightly higher, you're gonna come down in the back with a little curve. It's almost like an S curve. Just like that. Okay, now Q looks a little bit funny right now because of course, there's some steps left to finishing him up. And the next step we're going to do is going to be the eye. That's on the other side. So that's going to come out of this part of, it's going to look like it's coming out of the face, but it's really just on the other side of the face. And it's going to have a similar curve to this one, maybe not quite so abrupt. It's going to go up like this. And then it's going to round off. Well, it's going to end up being just a little bit higher than this one. It's going to round off and come back down just in front of the other one. And it's going to connect. Now, it looks a little skinnier, but it is further away, so that's partially the reason. And we definitely may adjust some things. Like, I'm thinking this eyeball needs to be adjusted. I kind of like this one in the back here. I think it's pretty decent. Might make it a little thicker through here. But I overall think that one's fine. This one in the front here, I think I need to adjust a bit. So what this is all about is just making it making it to what feels good to you, right? You can see that I've shaved a lot off that front shape. This is exactly why we're using pencil today. Don't be afraid to use pencil on any of your drawings. Like we typically don't use pencil if it's something that doesn't require as much sort of using different shapes that we're not used to using and things like that. We'll use a pencil if we think it's going to be a little bit challenging. So that's what we've done here today. And make sure you, again, work those shapes until they get to the point where you feel like they look how you want them to look. You want to go with that? I like it. Okay, cool. So we know that we worked with our shapes quite a bit, and we did that in fast forward. We encourage you to do the exact same thing, right? Just pause the video, work with your shapes until they feel right. I know I've said that several times already, but look at how many times I erased here. I thought I had it, and I thought I had it, and I thought I had it, and it just didn't quite look right. So kept working with it. Now everything feels pretty good. We're going to continue on. But please feel free to pause the video at any time to do exactly what we did. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add the pupils of the eyeballs. And these are going to mimic the outside edge of these eyeballs. And they're going to almost be like long rectangles with rounded corners, but they're going to mimic the shape. So they're not really rectangles. That makes any sense. So we'll color those in black later, and we'll do another one here on this eyeball. It's going to be a little bigger because it's in the foreground, which means it's closer to the viewer's eye. And these are exactly the same. If there's something that doesn't feel right about them, just keep working with it. Those get to be colored in black too, so that's another bonus.
Yeah.
You can always fix those. Awesome. You did a really nice job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. So we're going to do some spots here. Q has some spots. There's one larger circle, and underneath there are two smaller circles in that type of formation. Okay. Yeah, almost like it's freckles or spots on the skin of our little slug friend, or snail friend. He's a slug, right? Maybe a slug.
So.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Now the mouth is open, showing one tooth, because remember he's lowercase. He's a baby. Yeah. So we're gonna again mimic the shape. It's gonna be like a hot dog shape, honestly. We're gonna mimic the shape of the outer edge. Doesn't have to be perfect, but Maddie, does any of this have to be perfect?
No.
No, because at Craft Kids TV we don't go for perfection. We go for
Fun.
That's right. We go for fun. So it's gonna be like a little bit of a hot dog shape here. His mouth is open, and it's gonna come down, and there's your hot dog. any sort of hot dog will do. Again, his expression's not always the same, so
No.
even if Maddie's mouth and my mouth are just a little bit different, it's not going to hurt. Excellent job. And again, same thing with all these shapes. Work with them until they are what you want them to be. Okay, I'm just noticing here, oh, sorry. Just doing a little quick fix on that. Okay, so now he has a tooth, and he has one tooth, and it's just coming across with like 2 lines. Once we color this in and thicken it up, you'll see that it just looks like one tooth sticking across. Okay? And if we feel like everything is how we would like it, and our lines are spaced how we want them, and our curves look good, then it's time to get out the old Sharpies and go over the lines with Sharpie. So I think I'm ready. You ready?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
let's
ready.
do it. We'll fast forward this and then we'll slow it down and talk about it. So I just wanted to take a quick second to acknowledge that the video you are currently watching, how to draw a lowercase q from alphabet lore, was Landon's editorial debut. First time he's ever done as much editing as he's done in this video. But it's pretty neat. The last 2 videos, Purple and Events, Madeline edited, and this one here today, Q, lowercase q, Landon edited. So it's pretty neat. He did a great job. He did a ton of the editing in this video, so thanks for watching, guys. So we did our thickening, we did our tracing, we did our erasing, that rhymes. We thickened a little bit here and there. Now we're ready to color. So you can see in most spots the erase lines are not even visible. So we're gonna get our colors and we'll do some coloring. So it was pretty hard to color match. It was pretty difficult to do. Maddie's really good at color matching. So we will get as close as we can. We'll fast forward this part and we'll show you the end result. One, two, three.
Yeah.
Not sure how that's gonna come out looking on camera for you guys, but that was so much fun.
Yeah, it was.
These guys came out awesome. These are our Qs, our lowercase q's from alphabet lore. We've done them all up to Q, so if you haven't seen them, check them out. They're worth drawing. Don't you think? You had a good time, didn't you?
It'd be really cool if you drew all uppercase and lowercase and you have this huge collection.
Yeah, we're gonna lay these all out someday. We're gonna lay them all out, I don't know if on the ground or on a wall somewhere, and just take one big giant picture of all of them laid out, because we put a lot of work into these and it's been a lot of fun along the way. We're up to Q now, we're gonna keep on going all the way, so stay tuned, and until we see you next time, keep drawing, stay awesome, bye!